an interesting time in politics at the moment. There are currently 3 leadership races going on, so let's take a brief look at each of them. First up, the Labour Party. Owen, never heard of him, Smith, versus Jeremy Karl Marx Corbyn. Odds at the moment are massively in JC's favour. The vast majority of the Parliamentary Labour Party have never really accepted Hezbollah as their leader due to his far-left views and him seeming to chummy up to all kinds of terrorists and murderers. However, Owen Smith is highly unlikely to beat him. He's even tried playing Corbyn at his own game, saying that he wants to get ISIS round the table. I mean, what planet is he on? How will that negotiating go? Hey ISIS, could you please stop raping, torturing and beheading people, and in exchange we'll... what can we give you that you'd want? Tell you what, how about we make all the women in the UK wear burqas? Reasonable swap? Give some, get some? I mean, it's just really stupid. Tom Watson, deputy leader of the party, has accused Corbyn of encouraging a load of Trotskyists into the party. Corbyn dismissed this as nonsense, despite the fact that Hezbollah had previously called for Trotsky's and other communist achievements to be formally recognised by the Russian state, and his fellow chancellor has previously named Lenin Trotsky as his biggest influences. If you don't know who Trotsky was, he was a really nasty communist. He developed the theory of permanent revolution. Basically, those who want socialism must seize social, economic and political power, in so doing making no compromise. He went on to form the Red Army and played a prominent role in the Russian Civil War, where over 1 million people died. The revolution set Russia up as a full-blown socialist state, where around 70 million more people went on to be killed. So, it's looking like a pretty bad choice for sane Labour voters. As it is looking increasingly like Owen, had to check his name again, Smith will lose, there are a number of reports suggesting that the Labour MPs are working out a way to circumvent Hezbollah. Labour is technically a coalition of different movements, within which is the Cooperation Party. There are around 25 MPs already formally signed up to the Co-op Party. If other Labour MPs sign up, they could split off from Hezbollah and, due to their size, potentially, subject to legal challenge, form the official opposition. While this might be technically possible, it will be about as popular as one of Owen Smith's promo barbecues. There is a very real prospect that in the next few years Labour will not be a top 2 party. Next up, UKIP. Currently there are 5 candidates in the running: Philip Broughton, Lisa Duffy, Bill Etheridge, Diane James and Elizabeth Jones. I'll be honest with you, I had only heard of Bill Etheridge and Diane James before. Diane and Bill are MEPs. Diane is massively ahead in terms of the bookie odds. Stephen Wolfe is ahead of Bill despite the fact he didn't submit his application in time and therefore cannot run. Lisa Duffy is a councillor, so it would be a big step up for her. Interestingly, she's called for a partial ban on face veils. That's not something I particularly agree with, but it would be quite interesting to have a public debate on that. Diane has done very well in the past on TV. Her policies include professionalising UKIP, which it really needs, and reducing national debt. This could be a good direction, and Labour votes will be there for the taking. And last, the Green Party. Yes, they still exist. Apart from Caroline Lucas, I don't know any of these people. I can't even find any betting site offering odds, which is a bit harsh, seeing as they've got over 1 million votes at the last election. I hope Lucas and the person I don't know wins it, as it'll be interesting to see how a job share works out. Or maybe Clive Lord, as it'd be pretty interesting for the party to have an 80-year-old leader. He could tell that whippersnapper Corbyn off for being too young to really remember Stalin. Anyway, a bumper month of elections to look forward to.